Single leg hop plant left. The metrics being measured are valgus, varus, pelvic lateral tilt, valgus and varus speed, and tibial inclination on the landing of the jumps. These metrics are being pulled from the second bell curve of your data tracings. The limb quality index is in the yellow, scoring a 26.8 out of 48. The LQI is the sum of the score for each rep. The target values are listed in the blue. The averages for each metric are highlighted in either green, yellow, or red. We also listed the max deviation for each metric. Below you will find all 10 reps. Looking at the target value for valgus and varus, the target value needed for valgus and varus is less than 10 degrees. Negative numbers indicate valgus, and positive numbers indicate varus. The valgus average is highlighted because the more risky movement is valgus. The subject scored 9.15 degrees on average for valgus. This is within the target value, highlighting the number in green. The target value for pelvic lateral tilt is less than 10 degrees. Negative values indicate left hip drops or to the left. Positive values indicate right hip drops or to the right. The average pelvic lateral tilt will always be a positive number. It is an absolute value of the pelvic lateral tilt column. To understand which direction the hips are moving, you will need to first know which leg you are on, and then second, find either the negative or positive trend in the pelvic lateral tilt column. For this example, the subject is standing on their left leg, and I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reps negative, representing the subject's left hip is dropping 7 times, or 7 out of 8 reps, this subject is moving into retro-Trendelenburg. They are side bending into their QL while they are landing. Even though the subject is only moving on average 9 degrees into valgus, they are still cheating into their hip. The target value for valgus and varus speed is less than 135 degrees per second on the landing. This is how fast the knee is moving in the frontal plane. When I think of speed of valgus to varus, I think of control and stability. We want this slow and controlled. The subject's average speed in the frontal plane is 130.19 degrees per second in the landing and 73.94 degrees on the loading phase. The landing speed is within range of the target value, which is why it is green. The target value for tibial inclination is 28 degrees or more. Tibial inclination measures how far the knee is translating forward, or I think of how the subject is cushioning their landing. The subject scored on average 21.12 degrees of tibial inclination, highlighting the number in red because it is outside the target value. They're landing with a straighter leg, not a ton of knee bend. This is one of the more challenging exercises during the test and replicating later phases of rehab with multi-plane movements. If you are seeing a straight leg landing, they may need more assistance in dynamic movement training. Below, you will see all 8 reps with each metric displayed. We presented all 8 reps here to assist you in making sense of the averages. Rep number 1 is the forward hop. Rep number 2 is backwards hop. Rep number 3 is out or lateral. And rep number 4 is medial or in. Breaking up each rep will help bring an understanding of what this patient does well and what they are still needing to work on.